Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to jump right into a really powerful story called A Gentle Covenant with Wind and Rain. It's all about burnout, but more importantly, it's about this surprising path to recovery. And what we're going to see is that sometimes the best way to heal isn't about fighting harder at all. It's about just letting go.
So the story kicks off with this one simple, quiet line from our protagonist, Lin Yue. And, it's not some big, dramatic cry for help. It's more of a calm, internal realization. And it just perfectly captures that feeling of deep, profound burnout. It's a feeling that I'm pretty sure a lot of us can relate to. And that really brings up a huge question, right? When you feel that way, what are you supposed to do? Well, in this explainer, we're going to follow Lin Yue's journey as she tries to answer that. And her answer, you'll see, isn't about pushing through or more struggling. It's about this really beautiful, gentle surrender to the world.
Okay, first up, let's talk about burnout. And to do that, we got to understand what's going on with Lin Yue. See, from the outside, she looked successful. She had it all, right? But that success, it had actually turned into a kind of trap. It created this tangled web of insane pressure and, maybe worst of all, this really crippling self-doubt.
And this is so important. After a big professional setback, it wasn't really the money she lost that destroyed her. No. The real problem was the internal crisis that came after. It was this absolutely crushing weight of feeling like she, personally, was the failure.
Now, what's really interesting here is this disconnect between the outside world and what she was feeling inside. Her friends, they meant well. They were all trying to support her, telling her to get back on her feet. But all that eager encouragement, it just felt like more pressure. It didn't give her the one thing she actually needed, which was just permission to be exhausted.
So this pressure just keeps building, and it leads to a major turning point. She realizes that more encouragement to fight on is the last thing she needs. What she really needs is to find a totally different way of living. She needs to escape. She needs a sanctuary.
And then, in the middle of all that noise, this one single thought just cuts through. And it's not some voice from the outside telling her what to do. It's this quiet, almost startling realization that comes from deep inside her. It's like this little flicker of a totally different kind of support, and it sparks this urgent, undeniable need for a complete change of scenery.
So what does she do? She turns this idea into a really simple, decisive plan. She doesn't second-guess it. Step 1, acknowledge she needs a sanctuary. Step 2, pick a place, the remote, mist-hidden mountains. And Step 3, act. She packs a simple bag and just leaves the city behind. And it's not so much that she's running from her life, it feels more like she's running to something new.
All right, now we get to the real heart of the story, the healing process itself. Lin Yue gets to the mountains, and here she makes this really unexpected alliance. It's not with other people, but with the forces of nature, the wind and the rain.
Her healing really starts right here, in this abandoned cabin. A gentle mountain wind comes through, but it's not like some crazy storm. It's more like a friend, a confidant, showing up to just listen. And so she starts to talk to it. She tells the wind all of her deepest fears, all of her regrets. And these aren't just complaints, they're these raw, honest confessions. For the first time, she's actually giving a voice to all the burdens she's been carrying around in silence.
And she comes up with this new mantra, let the wind deliver it for you. This is such a huge shift in perspective. Her worries aren't secrets to be ashamed of anymore. Instead, they're like messages or letters that she can just hand over to the wind to carry away. It's about releasing them, getting them out of her head.
I mean, what a powerful idea, right? And it kind of makes you think, what burdens are you holding on to? What do you need to just let go of and entrust to the wind?
So that was her first covenant, with the wind. The second one is with the rain. A peaceful, steady rain starts to fall. And again, this isn't some destructive thunderstorm. It's a gentle, continuous shower that feels like it's there to repair things, to make them new. And here we see her really take an active part in her own healing. She doesn't just hide inside the cabin. No, she actually embraces it. She steps out, opens her arms up to the sky, and whispers, "Let the rain wash you clean." It's like this simple, powerful ritual. And in that moment, the rain mixes with her tears, and it just washes away all that self-criticism, all the shadows from her past. It's like she finally stops fighting against herself and just allows this cleansing to happen. It's a total release. And once again, it makes you reflect on your own life. What shadows are you carrying around that could use a gentle washing away? What needs that kind of release? Okay,
So let's look at how these experiences lead to her return to herself. This is where we see how her whole perspective on life and our place in the world completely changes.
Remember that thought she had at the beginning, you are never truly alone? Well, now she understands it in a totally new way. It's not about needing other people to help her. It's this deeper understanding that she is a loved and supported part of this huge, vast universe.
And that changes everything. Her life isn't a lonely war anymore. It's become a gentle journey with all things. She's not fighting alone. She's moving with the world around her, interconnected with everything.
So, let's break that down. Her covenant with nature had these key parts. The wind, it carried her burdens. The rain, it cleansed her spirit. And the earth itself offered this constant, steady support. And the result of all of this? Deep, genuine self-acceptance.
And as she finally walks back down the mountain, you can see this transformation in the way she moves. Her steps are described as both light and firm. It's the perfect metaphor, right? She's light because she's free from all those old burdens, but she's firm because she's grounded in this new, deep acceptance of herself.
And that really leaves us with a final thought to chew on. Where are your wind and rain waiting for you? Because maybe, just maybe, healing isn't about finding some perfect solution or fixing everything. Maybe, as this beautiful story shows us, it's about finding our own place of surrender, our own covenant with the world, and just allowing ourselves to be carried, cleansed, and held.